You have reached Atheist Republic voicemails. God may not be listening to you, but the citizens of the Atheist Republic are. Leave us a voicemail on atheistrepublic.com for a chance to have your message broadcast to our followers worldwide. Send us your opinions, stories, advice, or concerns. Together, we'll build a platform for atheist voices all around the globe.
After living in this world for 43 years, I have come to the conclusion on my own that religion is a made-up lie. As I became more and more passionate about history, it's plain to see that throughout history, in my eyes, religion was created to control civilization and generate money and power in the hands of the people controlling the religion. The saddest part is that religion plays on the emotions of people that are in desperate need to have a faith they believe will give them reassurance and hope. Sadly, the inventors of religion have played on desperate people during desperate times throughout centuries. History is a perfect example of how religion manipulates people and controls society. In my eyes, I feel religion is no different than being in a prison cell. You are manipulated into believing something that is not, and spending your life following something that is not. This is why religion is no different than sitting in a prison cell. I just have one question. What good comes from religion other than war, separation of humanity, and the wasted lives of people who live their life through religion?
Hello, Atheist Republic voicemails. My name's Tamika. Just recently, my main Facebook account has been permanently banned because my family, who I told I was an atheist a year ago, reported my memes. Now, after I came out to them over a year ago, my family and my so-called friends, religious friends, they were posting a lot of very offensive atheist or Christian, I don't know, whatever, anti-atheist memes. And I already know that it was targeted to me because they didn't start posting anything like that until I came out. So a couple months ago, I started retaliating. They did not like that. And so instead of just ignoring it like how I did with theirs, they decided to report me. And when I shot back at them and called them religious, two-faced religious nutbrains, they flagged that comment and Facebook considered that hate speech. Now, I know that there's a lot of families out there who are religious nuts, families and friends who are religious nuts. But I just can never understand why you will why they will why their hate is more stronger than the love for their family. To the atheists out there who have family like mine, or even worse, I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. There are so much atheists like me, like you, out here in the world. For a while, I thought I was alone. But now I know I'm not. You guys aren't alone. You're part of this family. We don't need to have our blood-related family to... I can't even think of the words. Like, I'm really heartbroken over the fact that my family can't even accept me for who I am. But I just want... And I'm sorry. I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. And I know I'm not alone either. It just hurts. That's all I got to say.
Hi, I'm Lynn from tiny town, rural Kansas. I think the difference between me and theists is basically They believe this is just a dress rehearsal. And I think this is the only matinee showing. I'm going to live my life the best I can because it's the only one I have. Thank you. Rock on.
Hi, my name is Malcolm. I live in Cape Town, South Africa. I would just like to say that I was brainwashed as a child, that there is only one God and that Jesus Christ was the Son of God. I became a devout Christian, and now after age of 58, I've come to the realization and the shocking realization that there is no God, there is no heaven and no hell. I, for many years, were very faithful in the church. I prayed. To my shocking realization, I realized that prayer there's nothing that fails like prayer. I used to be very faithful in tithing. For many, many years, I tithed tens of thousands of, hundreds of thousands of rands over a period of 20, 30 years. And to my shock, God didn't bless me financially at all. As a matter of fact, I had a terrible marriage and I wanted to get divorced, but I was properly brainwashed that God hates divorce and separation, so I stuck it out for almost 20 years. I had a terrible marriage, and I come to the shocking realization that there is no God, there is no prayer that gets answered, and you don't have to tithe, you don't have to go to church, you don't have to read your Bible or your Quran. There is no God, and I feel my life has been destroyed because of this religious crap. And I almost want to say I pray that things will improve in this world and that religious bullshit can be eradicated because it's destroyed my life. I've been so faithful believing in a myth and a story that man made, and I just want to encourage every one of my fellow atheists out there, stand strong and fight this evil religious crap that has diseased this whole world. And I just hope that you people can win the battle. We will win this battle. I thank God for Christopher Hitchens, I almost want to say, and I'm so happy to be part of this group of Atheist Republic. And I wish I could bless you people. I wish I could help everyone out there that is religiously oppressed. I've heard so many terrible stories, and it breaks my heart to think that this world has become such a terrible, evil place as a result of evil indoctrination. And I just hope that we can be strong together and encourage one another and fight this evilness called religion in this whole world. Go well, my friends. Be strong. I look forward to a better world and a better country for every one of us. Go well, my atheist friends. I'm so proud to be an atheist, a devout atheist now, and I want to proclaim it to all mankind. The devil is a liar, and so is the Bible and the Quran, also man-made lies. Thank you very much for this privilege, and may it be an encouragement to everyone out there that I, Malcolm, from Cape Town in South Africa, I wish I could say are praying for you guys, but I know prayer is bullshit. Go well, my friends. An atheist I am, and an atheist I will die, proudly die, and I fear no God, and I fear no Bible, and I fear no heaven and no hell. Thank you very much. Go well, my friends. Bye-bye.
God is vengeful, vindictive, and capricious. Good thing he's a fable. You tyrant, you non-existent God. It is the duty of all human beings to think this non-existent God out of existence. Then we have a future, because then and only then do we take full responsibility for who we are.
Hi, my name is Asghar and I'm Iranian. I'm an atheist and I'm happy to get to know your website. Today I was watching some video from you on the YouTube and I thought I'd give out my message. I wish it could be possible for you to give out some of your message or video in Farsi. I believe many Iranians would follow you. I know a lot of Iranian who doesn't speak English or don't understand English, so that would be complicated for them to understand what you are saying. Please give your message. I was really I was very excited to see one Iranian doing such a great job, and I'm very happy to see that. So please do it in Farsi also, and I think you would have a lot of followers from Iran, I'm sure. Have a great day, and it was nice to get to know you, to see your website. And I'm from Norway, actually. I live in Norway, not from Norway. I'm Iranian. من ایرانی هستم و تو نروژ زندگی میکنم. ببخشید من زیاد وایس میل نمیدم به خاطر همین یه کمی شاید دست با چم. ولی خیلی خوشحال شدم که وبسایتتو دیدم و یوتیوباتو دارم فالو میکنم، توی ویدیوهاتو دارم فالو میکنم توی یوتیوب و اگر محبت کنی و یه چند تا ویدیو به فارسی بذاری فکر میکنم برای ایرانی خیلی خوب باشه. یا همون کتابی که نوشتی در مورد خدا وجود نداره، اگر فارسیش هم باشه محبت کن یه اطلاعی بده. مرسی، روز و شب خوبی داشته باشی و موفق باشی. ساپورت میکنیم. قربان شد.
Hello, my name is Varun Nikam. I'm from India and I'm proudly atheist.
Please consider supporting us by sharing the podcast with your fellow heathens or donating by going to atheistrepublic.com and clicking on support. Subscribe to Atheist Republic voicemails on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. And please leave us a review.